So when looking for a new therapist or psychiatrist, do you believe it helps to have similarities, like maybe the same gender or cultural upbringing, in order to establish a stronger connection?
I do think it matters depending on the client's demand. I have Black clients, but I would never know the intimate details of being a Black person. Although I can be from minorities, like I'm a woman. In Brazil, I'm white, but also Brazil, I'm Latina. So I had experienced that, but I don't know their exact experience of such a deep level, and I feel like sometimes this limits where I can work with. Some of my clients, I'm like, let's find you a Black therapist, because everything that I could work with, I can, but I don't want to reproduce the patterns of the white person telling you what to do. So you do it on your time. But I do think that would be better for you if you had someone to work that with, that knows under the skin, like the experience that you're struggling with. But that's not an exclusion criteria. That doesn't mean that, oh, a neurodiverse person should only be treated by neurodiverse therapists or psychiatrists. Of course, that helps. If you have in your life trauma experiences, for example, sexual abuse, and you are a woman, must be sometimes it can be harder for you to be with a male therapist. So you should take care of yourself. Maybe first have a female therapist, and then as you work through that trauma, you can move on to a different person, not necessarily another woman, but maybe.
Not just about similarities, like you're saying, race or gender. It also depends on the trauma of the person too. That they might need someone more similar to them to understand their.
Not to necessarily understand, because we don't need to go through all the same experiences as our clients to understand what they're going through. But when you do, you have a different perspective over that issue,
Okay.
and that might be helpful.